recorded this long trade. The market's run up quite a bit. Remember, my target was originally 2028, right? So we made money on that trade. So what I'm seeing now is we're probably going to get some type of back and fill a little bit here. Look at this 3-minute bar right here that just closed. That's a bearish engulfing pattern on a 3-minute. So I believe that we're going to probably pull down, and this is just for a quick trade. My initial stop loss is going to be directly above the high of 2037 and a quarter to 2037 and 3/4. 2037 and 3/4 will be my stop right there. Okay, and now I'm looking to take this market down. Now, not a whole lot. I think this market is going to go higher, but I think we're going to do a little backing and filling before taking out the high of that bearish engulfing pattern. So what I want to do is just quickly measure the fibs from the low, this whole run up here, and to get a sense of where this could back and fill to. And let me just look at a couple things here. Let's see where it's. All right, so what I did was I ran fibs not only from the low of the day, as you can see, to the high, but I ran it from where it started that move right here. Just move up. 38's right there. It doesn't look like this market wants to move lower, does it? I'm gonna be a small 2033 and a quarter is where I'm looking to take 2 off. 2033 and a quarter if we can get lucky to get that. Look at this. Look like, again, I believe this market's going higher. Now look at this, unbelievable. Okay, I thought we definitely would have gotten some type of back and fill. So again, it's not over until the fat lady sings, but it does look like we're going to come up through that high. And if we come up through this high, we're going to definitely challenge the highs of the day. Let's see if we can do 2033. I doubt we're going to get that. Let's see. Still going to try it. So if I'm going to pause the video and let's see if we can get our first 33 and a quarter. What did I put it at? 32 and a quarter? No, that's wrong. 33 and a quarter is up. Right there. That'd be the first objective. Very small. Then I would bring this down. So let's see. Okay, if I get stopped out and we go high, again, I believe the market's going to challenge the high of the day at some point for sure. I think this is going to end up being a V, right? A V day. Down for the first 20 minutes and then right back up. We'll see. Let's just watch and wait. All right, I got stopped out of that trade. Okay, got stopped out of that trade. Now I'm long. Now I'm looking for the market to try to retest the highs of the day. All right, this looks like a slow grind now. Of course, first thing in the morning, market was extremely volatile, but starting right here at about 10:21, the market's really started to settle down. We've went from an 8-bar ATR of 6 to 2. So let's just hold out and see if we can get this rally, or at least get the slow grind to retest the high of the day. All right, take a look at this, folks. Market is doing exactly what we thought it would do. Market is rallying. Remember, the high of the day is 41. We've traded up to 40 even, so we are challenging the highs of the day, just as expected. And let's see, we are long 4. And here we go. We got, okay, so we are going to take 2 off and see if this market can run even further. We're right there retesting the high of the day. Let's put it at 40 and a half. Let's see. There we go. We're right at the highs now. 40 and 3/4. We'll go 40 and 3/4. 40 and 3/4. Okay, here we go. We got 2 out. We still are long 2. We're going to take off our stop because we got 4 there because we want long 4 only. And we've got 2 left. So now we want to move this stop up and see if we can start breaking up through the high of the day. Look at that. 2041, we hit 2040 and 3/4. So just as we expected. Remember, we took this small loss in here, thinking we would get a little back and fill. Did not get that. We went back higher. We were looking for a retest of the high. All right, so we're pretty much at break even on the remaining portion. So I'm going to watch this very closely. Again, if markets say, I really believe we're going to continue moving higher today. And a lot of this is news driven. Now, the one thing I do want to point out is you need to use a little common sense on what the chart's looking like today, right? We know that this is news related up in here, right? That's why we got the big gap. But then we filled that gap immediately, and it was looking, at this time, it looked like the market was going to get killed, right? But look at what we've done since putting in that bottom. We've started going up slowly. So this is telling us that this is where we want to go, because if the market wanted to get killed, right, if it wanted to move lower, it would have, and it didn't. So it rejected this area. We're back up right at that high. So now we need to see further confirmation. Look at 41.25. We've just traded up through the high of the day. So again, from decades of trading, okay, I've seen this over and over again, okay? We got it right near the bottom, right? We got it right. We had a nice trade. Now, of course, in hindsight, I wish I had kept this whole, trailed it a little, had a little looser trailing stop so I could have caught this, but no big deal. Had a little loss in here. We got right back in, no problem. We were up through the highs. We were pretty much at break even right now on the remaining half of the position. I'm going to watch this closely. I want to see where this bar closes. If this bar is able to close higher than, okay, we did. Okay, the high of the day was 41, and we closed at 41.5. So we closed above it. So now I'm going to take that stop, and I'm going to move it up to below the 39.25 to 38.75 and see how far I can take this higher, okay? Now I know this is a pretty tight trailing stop, but again, I'm at 38.75 now, locking in about a point on the last half. And again, I want to see if this market can continue to run. I think it can, but let's just see. So my game plan for this particular trade is if I get stopped out, that's fine. Okay, if I get stopped out, I'll be flat. Then I'll be waiting for a pullback to look to enter this market to go long. All right, take a look at this. The market is really running, so we were spot on this one, right? So I'm going to move that stop up again to below the current low, which is slightly below the old high of the day, which should, right, resistance becomes support. So remember down here at the bottom of the day, I had that feeling that we would create that V-day, right? So we had the big move down, and we have moved right back up. And again, this is big. So we could get a real nice move. I know there's news on today and the whole ECB thing, so I'm going to move that stop up to below. I'm going to go 40.75 on this. So here, watch me do this. Just 40.3. I just take it, drag it up, 40.75 right there. I'm right there now. All right. So let's see what we're able to get out of this. Okay. All right. I am back, and I am going to just go ahead and take profits. I'm canceling the order here, and I am going to sell 2 at the market. Just wait for 1 second. I got my hand on the button. We see this is a bearish engulf. This is an engulfing pattern. Took out the high, took out the low. It's near the lows. I just want to wait this out for just a second here. I'm going to take it off right now.
Order filled.
There we go. So it's a good trade. All right, this market's been up all day. We've had some real, we've had 2 good trades, 1 losing trade. We're up $2,225 right now, and I'm watching this. And as I watch this, I am seeing that the market is testing the high of the day, right? The high of the day was put in place at, let's see, market was put in place at a little after 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. The high was 2,046. Tested 246.25. Okay, so it took it out by 1 tick. All right, so I'm going to watch this very closely. I'm thinking maybe a counter trend move here, looking for the market to move lower. Now, how much lower? I don't think a lot lower, but I think we could move down to a 38.2 of that last leg up, which takes us down to 2,042.75, which is about 2.5 points from here. So let's see, 45, 46. I'm going to risk a little bit. I am going to look to take 5 trades short, or 5 contracts rather, at 45, 45, 46. If I can get 45 and a half, that'd be good. 45 and a half, and my stop's at 46 3/4. So I'll say 45 and a half. Here we go, 45 and a half right there. 45 and a half. Let's see if we can get a back and fill here. All right, we are short this market. Oh, my speaker was down. Short at 45 and a half. Okay, as you can see here. And what are we looking for?
Order filled.
All right, all of them are filled there. Here we go. So what are we looking for? Not looking for anything big again. This is trying to catch a little short-term top. We'll see. We're not risking much. The reward to risk on this, our initial stop is at 46 3/4. So let's put that in. 46 3/4. Buyback 46 3/4. Let's see right there. Can't see it on the screen because it's off the chart. So we're risking 1.25. And what are we looking here? Let's redo this. Look at this thing. This is strong. Keep pushing higher here. So, all right. Our first objective, we're going to go. Look at this. This is going higher. This is going higher. I'm wrong on this. We're going to push higher here. Look at this. Yeah. That is. So we gave back just a little bit here. 40. Let's see. That stop is at 2,046 3/4. 46 3/4. It hit a half, right? I'm never on halves or rounds, so we'll see if that protects me. We'll see if we get some type of move to the downside here. And again, what am I looking for? I'm looking at is that 42. I'm gonna go 43 1/4. Let's see if we get lucky enough for 243 1/4 right here, right there. Looking for 2 1/4, risking 1 1/4. Let's see here. All right, that is a look at this. I was right. The market's moving higher, so good lesson to learn. Gave a few $100 back. Let's take this off and for now call it a day. Market strong, like I said this morning. Look at this. We were right? We caught that bottom. Just wish I had caught more of that, but can't complain. Today's not a bad day. All right, hope that helps. Be back with you tomorrow. Bye for now.